Yo, what's going on, boys? Welcome back to the Scouting Report. This is episode number 2, and we're going to be taking a look at the El Capitan evolution that just came out yesterday. It's a sweet looking evolution, but stat wise, I don't think it's the best one, and it's 30k, so it's not free. I don't know if I'm a big fan of this EVO. Again, with all the evolutions this year, it's probably just better to go like sentimental, emotional way where you're either building like a full national team, a past and present team of your favorite club, but it's rough. And the reason I say that is because, as you can see here, this uh, I have this bronze here. He's going to be getting the best possible upgrade. Obviously, he's trash, right? The passing is rough, pretty much no pace upgraded. So with this one, you're looking for either a striker that's extremely fast, and for some reason he also has passing, which there aren't many strikers that do that. So for that reason, I think the best archetype of card for this evolution is someone like Florian Wirtz. Around 80 pace, great dribbling, great passing, decent shooting, more of a cam on a 4-1-2-1-2, maybe a cam on a 4-4-1-1. But I don't think this evolution is good for a striker. I know you're getting finesse plus, but if you give this to a finesse plus to a cam, that you're going to be able to shoot some long shots from outside the box, maybe even a winger. I know you cannot be a right wing or left wing for this Evo. You have to be like a right mid, left mid. So it definitely makes things a little bit harder. So let's get right into it. I have a bunch of evos that I think are like solid. So let's do that right now. Okay, so starting off with Rooter. 5-star, 5-star. He's amazing. But obviously this is a chain evolution, which I'm not really a big fan of that unless you know you're going to love the player, you know he's going to be in your team for a while, or if he's just going to be the best player on your fun squad, for a lack of a better term. 5-star, 5-star, 86 pace, 86 shooting, 87 dribbling, good physical, decent passing. Is this card worth 60k? Hell no. In this market, you can get so much for 60,000 coins. I know it looks cool. 5-star, 5-star, great links, French Premier League. But unless you're going to be using a Brighton squad or a French team, I don't think this is worth 60k. I know he has amazing playstyles: incisive, trickster, enforcer, ping pass, low driven, and of course the finesse plus. He looks insane, but I don't think he is worth 60,000 coins, especially if you already done your squad battles. This is going to take you some games to complete. So for that reason, I don't think going the chain evolution, especially on paid ones, is the way to go. I'm not really a big fan of doing that, but if that's your cup of tea, that's your cup of tea. Next, one of the best ones. I think this is the type of archetype that you're looking for this evolution. Sweet cam, perfect stats, good physical. He can even play center mid if you want to. Good dribbling, great passing, good shooting, solid pace, finesse plus, tiki taka, one of the best playstyles in the game. Incisive, enforcer. I think he's one of the best ones. I've tried him. I used Trejo for a while, and he's a beast. I cannot wait to give him this Evo because I will be using him in my Argentinian squad. He's extremely good. So this is the type of archetype that I was talking about at the beginning. This is the type of card that, in my opinion, is the route that you should be going with this evolution. Obviously, you can give him an engine and he's going to turn into a fucking beast. Like, look at these stats, man. 86 pace, which I will say, this year especially, I don't think pace matters unless you have like 94 plus. In my experience, talking about pace, if I don't really notice a difference in game from someone that has 79 pace to someone that has 89 pace. Obviously, once you get into the 90s, you can definitely start feeling a little bit of more burst into, into their stride. But before that, I really don't think. I think the threshold of like anything 80s pace, it's literally the same. They feel exactly the same in game. Especially if someone like a center back, like I know Rudiger, he has like 90 sprint speed with a shadow on, but his acceleration is like 79 or something like that. He feels the exact same speed as someone that has like 90s acceleration and 82, 83 sprint speed. So that's like kind of like the my idea how I view pace this year. If you're not like stupidly fast like Nico Williams or Mbappe or Nuno Mendes, uh, pace does not really matter. I don't think you're really going to be noticing a big difference. This guy here, 80 acceleration, 90 sprint speed. I think he's going to feel the exact way as someone that has 93 acceleration and 82 sprint speed. So yeah, I don't think pace really is a big factor, especially in a cap position or even a striker. So next, Xavi Simons. I think this is one of the best ones. His stats look very pedestrian, but that gold card, I've used it at the start of the year on my previous account before I got banned, and he was such a dog. He's insane in game, finesse plus, incisive. He already has tiki taka, first touch and technical, 5'10", great dribbling, amazing dribbling, good shooting, good passing. Obviously, I think passing in this game is probably the most important stat, to be honest. So working with anything below 82 passing, you need tiki taka. You need tiki taka on all of your players, all of your attackers, especially if you're playing like a lone striker, kind of a target man on that 4-1-1. You need him to have tiki taka for those, extra passes. I think it's the most important, most relevant playstyle in the game. Not necessarily playstyle plus, but just in general, you need tiki taka on your attackers, especially on your camps, on your strikers, maybe even on your center mids. So for him, having tiki taka, 81 passing, we can give him an engine or something. He's going to be just fine. And plus, I already know he plays above his stats, so he is a very solid one. 4-star, 5-star. Obviously, this evolution takes you to 5-star weak foot, so that's great. Next, we have the first striker here, and why? Because he has tiki taka. 80 passing, not really a big fan, but he has tiki taka and he has incisive also. Finesse plus on this card. I think he's literally a better Thuram. I know Thuram is not 20k anymore. He's like literally fodder. So, but for those stats, great sprint speed, great shooting, decent enough passing with great play styles, and good dribbling. I think this is probably the best striker that you can get out of this, with decent leaks and with decent chemistry, because there are a few sneaky ones that I got for you right here that will definitely do the trick. So Bonnie, probably the best one, easy to link up. Is this card worth 30k? I don't know, probably just go with Jokeres at this point. Next we have this guy that I don't know if is he on packs or did you get him by doing an objective? I know I have him, but I think I packed him. I don't really remember. He's extremely cheap either way. 3 stars kind of sucks, but look at these playstyles, man. This is what I'm talking about. Playstyles are the most important thing in the game. Stats don't really matter. Like, if you have shitty stats and you have insane playstyles, you're going to be playing above those stats. That's just how this game is wired. So finesse plus, obviously. Bruiser, enforcer, incisive. Sucks that he doesn't have tiki taka, but 90 pace, 88 shooting, 83 passing, which immediately takes us over that. Sucks that he does not have tiki taka, but obviously main downside with him, Eredivisie, Swedish. So unless you're running a Swedish team on a road to glory to get Zlatan, I don't think that's a very solid one, but I think I have to give him a shout here. Next we have Oshoala, Women's American League, Finesse Plus. I'm not even gonna acknowledge Finesse Plus, bro. 4-star, 5-star, rapid, quick step, incisive, and enforcer. So as you can see the trend here, I either want incisive on or tiki taka on my attackers. It's a must. I don't want to have to do anything with any card that does not have any at least one of those playstyles. 81 passing, not the best. She's a woman, so immediately she's OP. 92 pace, good shooting, great dribbling with insane physicality. She does have enforcer in silver, rapid and quick step, one of the best playstyles for just feeling faster in game. Good shout. Obviously hard to link up unless you're gonna play like Sophia Wilson and Lavelle. Is she still a thing? I don't think I've seen her in a while. Golem is one of the cards that I think people will gravitate towards. I know he has very good playstyles, technicals still fine, rapid, quick step, incisive, and I was talking about that, but I don't think his passing is good enough. So unless you really like target strikers with good pace, I mean, is this guy better than Haaland? I don't think so. And Haaland, he's like 30k nowadays. I'd rather use Erling Haaland than this guy, to be honest. I know that Finesse Plus is going to be insane, but low driven on Haaland. He also has Enforcer, so I don't think this is a good evolution. I don't think this card is worth 30k. 77 passing is going to be rough. It's going to be rough with no tiki taka. So unless you're going to play him as like kind of like a strike, like a target man, where he's just only going to take the ball, turn and shoot, maybe this is a good one. But again, I don't think he has the best shooting stats either way. He's definitely not worth 30k for me. Obviously, you're running a French team or a Spurs team, he's going to be good for you. And he's kind of good in game. People were using him at the start of the year. Obviously, he was kind of like a cheap beast, but at this point, I don't think you can get away with 77 passing if you're going to be sweating. Obviously, this is just me yapping at this point. Sei, this is a very underrated one in my opinion. It's a woman. She's 5'4", great dribbling, rapid, incisive with that finesse plus. She is right-footed in that left side. Cut in, hit that finesse shot. Underrated, good passing. I think she can get the work done. Obviously, on your wingers and your fullback, especially, that incisive playstyle is very clutch. French again, a lot of Frenchmen in this video. Openda, again, another card that I think people will gravitate towards just because he's stupidly fast, rapid, quick step with incisive, and low driven as well. I don't really rate this card. I think he's terrible. That passing, you're really going to notice unless you're just going to be a through ball merchant, which I know a lot of people are in this game, unfortunately. I don't really think he's good. That 75 passing, you're really going to notice it. You're going to be having a very hard time. I know he's super small, but again, if he had 4-star skills, I would say, you know what, all right. But I like to, create with my attackers a little bit more. I always trying to get solo goals, so maybe that's kind of a preference. But I don't think he's anything too crazy. Is this card worth 30k? Probably yes, depending on your playstyles, but I just think he is definitely overrated. He has good playstyles and he's very fast, well, that's about it. I don't think he's going to be anything like too special unless you're just like a pace merchant, through ball merchant, like I said. This one again doesn't have the best stats, face stats, but he just plays above his stats. Low driven, game changer, incisive, technical. Obviously that finesse plus, he's gonna be 4-star, 5-star. This guy is a fucking demon in game, okay? This is what I'm talking about. He's going to play above those stats. I know 86, 86, 82, and 86 doesn't look anything special, especially with 70 physical. But this guy's going to be playing like a 90 rated card. You just give him a hunter and he is going to do wonders for you. This is one of the cards that I think he's definitely better than Luis Openda, for example. I don't think I have anything else to say about this card. This is probably the best one. If you just want to be a sweat for 30k at this point of the game. I mean, if you like Ayoze, if you like this card, you probably even already put him at least in one evolution before. So, is this the best one? I don't know. That 5-star weak foot is definitely going to be clutch. Cavani, this is a fun one. 5-star. Look at those playstyles: low driven, enforcer, incisive. Obviously, the 5-star weak foot. Great shooting, just give him a hunter, he's going to be a beast. Passing is barely enough. Solid dribbling, great physical. This is a fun one because is this card worth 50, 60k? Hell no. So if you want to, build kind of like a PSG past and present team, he's going to be extremely fun. I think he was always very underrated in FIFA. But yeah, he's nothing special for the price. Next, we have Catarina Macario, probably the best one of the best ones here. It's a woman, so she's 5'5", technical, incisive. If she had tiki-taka, I'd say she would be definitely the best of them all. Great passing, she's going to feel a lot faster. That dribbling, she is going to be feeling a lot better than it looks on his face stats. And yeah, she's going to be just a beast, bro. Like, look at those stats. Is that card worth 30k? Host like the camp for the women's Premier League team. I'm blanking out here, but yeah, I mean, you pair her up with Gayoro, and is that it? Is that the only women's from that league? I don't know. She's a fun one, but again, definitely chemistry is holding her back. Or you can pair them up with this woman, but unfortunately you cannot do these both times, so you would have to choose. Again, this is another one that I think is going to be very overrated. She does have insane playstyles, but she's not small. She's 5'10", so she's not like one of those annoying 5'6", 5'4", 5'5", 5'7" women. Bruiser, quick step, first up, enforcer, and technical. No low driven, kind of sucks. No passing playstyles with 80 passing. Dribbling is going to be amazing, but again, I think the passing is definitely holding her down. Is this card worth 30k? I'd say no. I don't think it is, especially kind of hard to link up a Premier League woman, Colombian. She doesn't have the best chemistry, and I think she's just flat out overrated, similar to Luis Openda. And the difference with Openda is he's much faster. He's going to feel a lot faster in game, and he has low driven, and I think he also has incisive. So that is going to be it for the video. All of those cards are worth it if you want to have fun. If you're just looking for meta, I would probably just skip this one. I don't think any of these cards are worth 30k. If you want to chain, if you're a fan of like chain evolutions, maybe you can get something done. But for 60k in this point, you can probably get every fucking card in the game that's not like your Mbappe's, your you know what I'm talking about, like icons and shit. Out of the gold cards, I don't think any of these cards is going to take you over the hump over a just simple gold card. I would much rather just use Rocks, Florian Birds at the camp, but that's just me. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to be doing the leaks SBC because I think I've been seeing a lot of videos, and I think people are really missing out on some very key parts. So stay tuned for that. I'll catch you on the next scouting report. Probably gonna have to do one tomorrow because I'm pretty sure we also getting a new evolution today. So peace out.